Well, ladies and gentlemen, would like to welcome you back to the Turning Stone Casino. This is the Turning Stone Classic XXIII. I'm Upstate Al with AZB TV, and you're watching a co-production, of course, with NYC Grind. Jumping on board and sitting in the booth is the one and only, the man and the magic and the myth, Mr. Danny DiLiberto, and we're going to be also joined in the booth by the likes of Jeff Conway for a few minutes. I understand he has to step out after a while. We're about to get underway. We're just doing this announcement before Mike Zuglin does. And you're about to watch Rodney the Rocket Morris play in a race to 9 against Jeffrey Ignacio. This kid, I heard from the Manila, 20, how old, Danny?
22.
22 years old, the killer from Manila.
22 years old.
First time I'm going to actually witness it in his match. I never seen him play before. So before we actually get started, we definitely want to thank a few people along the way. Yes. I just found out. Okay. We want to thank Gotham City Technologies. Any kind of problem you have with your PC, whether it be a laptop all the way down to a cell phone, these guys are the guys to see. They are also building websites. They build many websites for retail market. Plus, they host websites, Gotham City Technologies. We want to thank the mothership of all, azbilliards.com, the largest pool and billiards website, Jerry Forsythe and Mike Howerton. Mike Howerton is on premises, and Jerry Forsythe work in the background feverishly. We want to give a big wave to Jerry Forsythe and the family out there. azbilliards.com, the world's largest supplier of pool cloth, billiard cloth, Simonis. We want to thank Aramith, also owned by Simonis, for supplying the balls. Ivan Lee, the whole company, the greatest company in the world. The Tap League, the best amateur league in North America, along with the Kings of Vapor and also the Kings of Billiards. And just mentioning the Kings of Billiards kind of makes your hair stand up, because we're going to be heading there right after this tournament to bring you this challenge match between these two young guns, both representing the Kings of Vapor. John Mora versus Jason Shore in 3 different disciplines, 8-ball, 9-ball, and 10-ball, January 16th, 17th, and 18th. And then right after that, guess what we're going to be tuning into? We're going to be tuning into this, and we're going to hear Danny DiLiberto and the rest of the commentators out there with AccuStats full production, heading down to Southern Indiana, January 23rd through the 31st. We're looking forward to it. Guys, I urge you to go over to AccuStats.com. They have some early bird specials. Get on board. You want to see the biggest tournament probably of the year besides the U.S. Open.
There's all kinds of action, but I want to say something to educate the public out there.
Go right ahead, sir.
Everybody knows Derby City means the Kentucky Derby, and it's in Louisville.
Right.
Why are they still calling it the Derby City? Because it moved to Indiana. And you know why? The hotel we had it in Louisville remodeled and dropped the tournament. So we went over to Indiana now, and we still call it the Derby City Classic.
By all means, it should be, too, because the name fits itself. Everybody knows it by that name. And it is a large tournament all around banks. What is it, one pocket? They have all mini
8-ball,
tournaments.
9-ball, 10-ball, mini tournaments.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
They have Billiards Press, Phil Capel, of course, Josh Hughes, one of Mike Zuglin's main sponsors, J&J Industries. Make sure to check all of these sponsors out. Dan Hydrick Custom Cues. He's supposed to get me a high-def logo. Hopefully I'll receive it tomorrow. He's under the gun. He's actually playing in the tournament here. Lucasi Hybrid Cues. And this young lady coming up, very good and close friends with the gentleman sitting to my right, the navigator of the whole show, Diana Hoppy. And I don't think there's a bad word that anybody can say about Diana. She's been doing so much for pool through the years. Definitely on scene with her camera all the time, bringing us footage and photos, along with Mary Keniston, of course, Angel Levine, and Allison Fisher of NYC Grind. If I left anybody out, I'm really sorry. I know there's a lot of names out there, and it usually starts from the top down where I start to forget. But Diana Hoppy, she does have this available right now, Earl Strickland Road Stories 2. You can go right over to Pool Picks at earthlink.net, or there's a telephone number right there in front of you, 843-838-7770. Believe me, you won't be sorry. We do have footage and some teaser trailers of the videos. I will play at the end of the night so that you can get the feel for the production that Diana Hoppy has put together. And this is not public yet, but being worked on. The Road Scholars. And there you can see the late, rest in peace, Grady Matthews, and of course, Freddie the Beard.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Danny. Go right through the whole row.
I was going to show you how many people are dead. Vernon Elliott is dead. Freddie the Beard Benevegna is dead. Billy Johnson, who is dead. Grady Matthews is dead. Jimmy Reed is almost dead. Ronnie Allen is dead.
And then you have Jimmy Fusco all the way on the end.
Yeah, my good friend Jimmy Fusco.
And there's Billy up in the left-hand corner also.
Yeah, well, he's alive. He's brain dead, but he's alive.
Billy, when you see him down at the Derby, buy him a drink. Make it a Mickey. Of course, all done in good fun. Well, anyway, Diana Hoppy does have that. And if you like what Danny is spitting out right now, he sounds like one of the best rappers in America. Go over there and purchase one of these DVDs.
Well, Diana Hoppy is a great photographer.
Absolutely.
Great photographer. I got pictures all over my wall in my apartment that she did for me. Great photographer.
Yes.
Great
and
person.
Sweet
filled with
person.
energy.
Yes. And Foxy Blue, one of our moderators that are in the chat room, is posting these links as we mention them. That's a lot of work, believe me when I tell you. Been there and done it. And we're going to build Foxy a robot soon enough where she doesn't have to copy and paste all the time. But time is of an essence. You know, we're always busy. And anybody else that's going to be a moderator will be able to access the robots so they can just put those links in there automatically. We'll get there.
And we got Jeff
Oh,
Conway.
Jeff, he's dead.
And
He's brain dead.
And he won't shut up, the guy.
Put your headset on.
You mean he didn't hear that?
Boy, what a pleasure sitting in between these two guns right here. All right, Jeff Conway is hot. He's on the air. He'll be able to hear you now.
Yeah, I had gray hair first.
No, I had grey hair as well. I just disguised it.
Yeah, last year your hair was a different color, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I knew I was going to be doing this commentating with Danny, and all of a sudden overnight it went grey. So, you know. I don't
well, you know
to
what? I think you guys got great sets of hair. I'll tell you, that's why I'm looking forward to that. You know, I really want that color. I just hope it lasts long enough to turn color like that.
Yeah, it has to stay on your head to
Yeah.
turn color.
Well, I gotta look forward to having something too. So that's one of my goals.
You're doing all right.
Yeah, I'm doing all right. Well, here he is, the Rocket. We're just waiting for the announcements from Mike Zucklin.
Yeah, this is going to be a good match.
Well, Mike's waiting for that match to end over there. We got a cliffhanger, 7-7. Mike DeShane and David Grau.
Let's zoom over that way. We'll just see what the best we can do as far as a picture for the folks at home.
Two games ago, they had a safety battle that was unbelievable.
You can see the crowd as they start to migrate down the aisle towards this match that Mike DeShane is playing with Dave Grau. You'll be able to see the score, and you can see them. If the gentleman with the white hair was a giraffe, his neck would hang right over the table.
One of these players is going home.
That is a very serious match because the loser can pack his bags and go wherever he wants to.
True. Race to 9. And right now it's 7-7 over there. And I believe I just heard Mike Zucklin say that he's about to make the announcements. So momentarily he will, and then we'll elect to pan back over. We can definitely set it up so that we can have both tables. But we want to let you sweat this for a little while since it's 7-7. And that's Dave Grau up at the table right now.
Yeah, Mike threw his arms up in the air a few minutes ago, so he obviously played a bad shot and left him in. So looks like this game might go to him. I know we can't see from here.
No, we could see the score. Some of the people are starting to move down even further.
Well, he's going to get on the hill, Dave Grau.
Yes, he does. Dave Grau is on the hill. And if you guys have Facebook accessibility, that link that Foxy Blue 52 just put in the chat, that's the link to the AZB TV page. You can elect to go over there and like it. And the only thing that we post on that page is what we're doing and the matches that are up next. And you will get a notification right on Facebook. You get one of those little red bubbles and let you know that we are live.
Okay, here we go. We're going to start our 8 o'clock round. These are all winners bracket matches. None of these players have any losses. So even if you lose this match, being that this is a double elimination tournament, they still are in the tournament and could still potentially win. But it is very important to stay in the winner's side. You don't have to win as many matches to win the tournament. So coming up right here on table 1 from McMillis, New York, former CNY 10-ball and 9-ball champ, Dave Ritchie, his opponent. Having a great tournament from Pittsford, New York. A regular here at Turning Stone, tall Pension. Good luck.
Almost the end of day 2. Would you believe that? Yeah, time flies, doesn't it?
Yes.
We've seen him before here in Turning Stone, but not recently. Sean Morgan and his opponent. His first time here at Turning Stone. He's a former Q-Sport 9-ball champ from Quebec. Sylvain Grenier right there. Good luck, gentlemen. Table number 3 from Brooklyn, New York. Former Predator Tour and Tri-State Player of the Year. Kamui Rookie of the Year, sponsored by Jacoby Custom Cues from Brooklyn. Mike Yednak. His opponent, he's from North Carolina, Concord, North Carolina. He's a former CSI National 8-ball champ. He has many wins, tournament wins to his credit. Former Moscone USA team member, Brandon Schuff right there. Good luck. Table 4 is a match in progress.
And guys, we're going to have to pan over because we're about to get underway with our match here and 2 more tables to announce. And you can keep an eye on that score and that match right on azbilliards.com. Hit the Turning Stone Live and you'll get the update as Mike Howerton is sitting up in the fans updating all the scores.
We have Stefan Dwaran right there. His opponent, the regular here at Turning Stone, as well as on our tour. He's a former CNY Tour champ. He plays out of East Ridge Billiards in Rochester. Marco Cam. Table 6 from Watertown, Connecticut. He has many wins on our tour, including the Ocean State 9-ball championships at Snookers. He has a couple seconds here as Turning Stone as well. Jeremy Saucy, his opponent. Also won on our tour a couple of times. He's from Northfield, Vermont. Former Vermont State champ, Dave Fernandez. Good luck. Table 7. Toronto. He's a former runner-up right here at Turning Stone. He's won the Derby City Bank Pool Championship. He's an 8-time Canadian champ. He's sponsored by ChalkCube.com, Hustlin' USA, Voltaire Cases, Falcon Cues, and Kings of Vapor, John Mora. And his opponent, he's a multiple winner on our Joss Northeast 9-ball tour. He's been a top player in this part of the country for many, many years.
All these matches that Mike Zuglin is calling out are all winner's side matches.
Okay, right down here, this is the free live stream. Once again, brought to you by Upstate Al, azbilliards.com, Turning Stone Resort Casino, Joss Northeast 9-ball tour, and NYC Grind. Right there, Jerry Tarantino. Thank you, Jerry. And we have in the booth, Hall of Bridge Billiards. I've heard quite a few things about this young gentleman. I hear he's a great player, and we're going to find out right now. Jeffrey Ignacio, right there. Speaking of great players, we have a former Turning Stone Classic champion, which is this tournament right here. Also is a former U.S. Open 9-ball and 10-ball champ, former Moscone Cup MPT, World Cup of Pool champ, and on and on and on. Rodney Morris right there. Great matchup.
All right, folks, the players do not have to wait for Mike Zuglin to finish the whole room announcements. He's got another 8 tables to go besides the match in progress. So we're going to watch these two players lag for the break. The Rocket on your left and Jeffrey Ignacio on your right using the 4-ball. How do you like how close this is?
Well, this is going to be an exciting match because this is basically the old guard against the new guard. We've got the young kid from the Philippines who's come over, and everybody's saying good things about him, but he hasn't done it yet. It's first time in the States. And Rodney, who's done everything. So it's going to be a really great match.
Let me ask you a little information, Jeff. Do you have any information about this young man when he played in the Pacquiao event? Did he play out there?
Yeah, he
come
played.
In second place or win it?
It's a really interesting story. He's 22 years old, started playing when he was 10 years old in his father's pool room. He gambled in his father's pool room, gave all the money he won to his father, never played in a tournament till 2011. When he was about 17, and the first tournament he played in was the first Manny Pacquiao event in the Philippines, and he came second to a Colo.
Okay.
So the first tournament he ever went in, he came second, and the next tournament he went in was to the World Championships in Taipei, or in the Far East, in the 10-ball, and he came second. So it's a pretty meteoric rise to fame.
What do you think about that break, Danny? Using a cut break and getting behind a stack like that. It's kind of brutal, huh?
That's how Lassiter used to break. Maybe the greatest 9-ball player ever. He glanced it and flew everywhere with the cue ball.
Corey had the breakdown pretty good yesterday, or earlier today. You remember?
Rodney escapes. They like it. Banked it right across to the side pocket like it had eyes. Perfect position on the deuce.
Corey Duel has won his both matches so far.
Right, yeah. Yeah, any of these matches, any one of these matches is a winner-side match, so the losers will not be eliminated. We can see Jennifer Beretta down here, too. Rodney's wishing that cue ball to stop, but this table is quick.
Karen Kaur is also in this round, playing somewhere. Still on the winners.
Yeah, you can find it all. Find all the information right on azbilliards.com. Just click the big picture right on the front that says Turning Stone Live.
He's a former New York State 9-ball champ and a new father as well. Danny Heydrich. Okay. Up here from Oakland, Tennessee, former Steve Miserak Open champ, Seminole Pro Tour Player of the Year, Rob Saez, as well as a multiple winner on our tour.
It's a nice touch by Rodney to just hold a cue ball up against the 9 like that. Now we know that a lot of Filipinos can kick, and not only kick, they can educate you on kicking safe. Well, let's see what Jeffrey has in mind here.
Hill Hill
with Mike
Duchesne and Grau.
There you go. Danny D's on that match. He might be one of the best railbirds in America.
Well, I'm closer to the table than you are.
Yeah. He missed this shot. Ball in hand for the Rocket.
We're going to give them away this weekend. Tomorrow, we're going to give one away tomorrow. Right before the 8 o'clock round. And one will go Sunday right before the final.
And you know I'll be doing a lot of commentary at Derby City with my road partner, Billy Incardona.
Absolutely.
And I'll
we
tell
love
you,
hearing it.
he loves to bet football. He's hearing me. Billy, bet on Green Bay over Dallas. Give up the 6. But anyway, Billy likes to go into all the psychological. Forget the game. He, one time, an owner, one of the NFL owners, made all his players cut their hair. He didn't want any long hair, and they all cut their hair. So Billy says, I'm betting against them. He said, they're all mad. They won't win. They won 49-3.
So to Billy, it was like an omen. I better stay away from this one. Once again, Rodney. Wow, the 9-ball. That's 2 games real quick, just that fast, folks. Rodney Morris, the rocket, puts on the turbo boosters.
That's why it's called the Rocket, guess.
Breaking out of the atmosphere.
But I want to tell the people that he didn't play the 9 on the break. It's a total chance when that 9 goes on the break.
Well, look at this, the shirt that Rodney has on. You know, that shirt right there, he is a representative of Universe Clothing Company. And we want to thank them for jumping on board and sponsoring Upstate Owl and keeping us on the road. The Rocket is sporting that wear, and I'll tell you what, it's really nice stuff. Professional, that's for sure. You can wear that on a golf course. Two ball up in the corner, and the cue ball comes to rest as the...
Where are you, one? He's got a shot.
He does, and he's left-handed.
It's going to be tough to fall on the 3, because that's next, I guess.
Well, you know,
the 2 off the table?
Yeah, the 2's gone and went in the upper corner. Do you just draw it back to the rail here, or you just try to
No,
go?
I would try to bump the 7 ball.
You're off the rail. He's
He
playing
got
the little
there.
window in between the 7, 8. Talk
Great
about
shot he
thread the
made.
needle. Wow.
Great shot.
Wow. They don't call him the Rocket for nothing. He's non-stop. Once he gets in stroke, he's so aggressive, he really rarely plays it safe.
But he's so loose that you think he's playing for jelly beans. He is very loose.
All the time. No matter what he's playing, this is his rhythm. You know as well as I know, when he's in a rhythm like that, if the balls roll right, the opponent doesn't have to get out of that seat.
You're right.
Look at this. Cue ball on a string.
Yeah, but he didn't get there.
He's on the cushion as well, which he doesn't want to be.
He got funny, but the thing about this shot is that if you make it, you're going to have a shot on the 8 and the right angle to go to the 9. He'll play the 8 in the same side, except the side moved on him. I expected him to make that.
So did I. And I expect this young man to get out with the buzz that's been going around the room. If he doesn't get out here, he shouldn't be in this position. I would imagine he's going to get out here. On the winner's side.
Well, the 7 is a little bit funny angle, you know. But the thing
Makeable,
about
though.
it, yeah, it's makeable. And the thing about it is position is automatic. See it? And he'll have the angle to go right to the 9. He's got to shoot this inside. Oh. I don't know. He's not going to look so invincible.
Jeff, you want to give us some input on that? Is it the cameras or the show or the people around that sweating this match?
No, I don't think so.
Just an unforced error.
Yeah.
It happens. He's human.
I thought you said he's from the Philippines.
He is.
Well, then how you can call him human?
Well, he's playing on a.
I'm kidding.
They don't play on the diamond tables that
Look
often.
what Rodney got.
Yeah, well, he's all right. They don't play on the diamonds that often, and you hit the points of the diamonds. We all know that that ball's going to rattle back out.
Yeah. Well, Rodney looked like he was going to storm to 2-0 lead, and then he goofed, and Ignacio didn't do too well. So everybody raved about this kid. I never saw him before, and I'm expecting to be Superman, but so far he hasn't been.
Well, yet to be seen. If Rodney the Rocket has his way, he's not going to let him get back out of the chair. He doesn't want to let Ignacio be seen at the table again by us or by anybody. So the 8-ball falls into the corner along with the. Fill me in here.
Well, he's got a little
The
bit
3.
of a cut in the side with the 1.
3 on the 8.
Yeah.
The thing about shooting it in the side,
How about the safe play behind the stack?
yeah, he did play safe there. Because he never looked like he was playing position. This is a 2-rail kick.
He's got to be careful here, though. He's going to kick it towards that side pocket, and well, no, he's kicking the other way. I thought he was going to kick it on the short
I don't
side.
like him going this way. This is a much smaller ball. You get it?
Got it. Isn't it amazing how that cue ball went around the whole table and never touched another ball on there?
Well, it didn't touch the 1, that's for sure, but he kicked the wrong direction. So I'm starting to see a lot of flaws. And when I played and they raved about a player and I saw he was human, I felt good.
Right.
Yeah, he didn't kick at that right, and the Filipinos all kick real well. That should.
Well,
have
he's
been,
youngster. He's 22. He's 22 years old. So he's still young yet. Maybe,
You're
something-
right.
Maybe something's got a hold of him since he knows he's playing on the live stream table. Jeff, fill us in.
No, I don't think so.
No? Okay.
Yeah, when I was 22, I didn't even know the balls were round.
Yeah, that's right. You were just bulletproof, right? Firing away.
No, You're right.
Looks like a 6-9 combination.
It
Rodney
looks
got
like
on.
he got out of line.
Yeah, and then
You don't want to be shooting a combination
No, he
at
didn't.
this point.
definitely didn't want to be
The
shooting
8
it.
might go also.
But he'll take it.
Yeah, well, what's he going to do now?
Well, he's going to go up
He's
another
going to
one.
break.
He's going to break. And we got to say, since we got a break, we want to thank NYC Grind, Jerry Tarantola, Allison Fisher out in the chat, working behind the scenes like you can't believe. We want to thank Lucasi Custom Cues, AZ Billiards, live stream news on Facebook. As the Rocket's going to approach the table in about 3 seconds, we got to get back to the action. Danny gives me the elbow. He says, switch it back over. And we're live. Danny's calling the shots. You got to go with the senior here, the man that knows the work behind the scenes. The Rocket winds up. This time he didn't get behind the stack, but didn't make a ball, too.
All he made there was noise.
Oh, wait a minute.
He made one.
Oh,
He made one. I think he could wiggle in there.
he did make one.
Yeah, this might get position, too. Yep.
Folks out there on the live stream watching this right now, put your seatbelts on because the Rocket is going to be breaking the speed barrier. He's already ahead 4-0 here. The spinner for the winner. Spun the cue ball out really, really nice.
Uh-oh, uh-oh.
That's not going to get there.
Very careless.
Well, he shot the rhythm that he's been shooting.
Yeah, you got to make that, though. He was leading 4-0. That would have been 5-0. And I've seen over the years when you're killing a guy and then you throw away a game, it
Right.
switches. Everything starts going the other way.
There's Diana Hoppy in the chat saying hi to Al and Danny, waving a hand right at you.
Hi, Diana.
Just going to slow roll this and play to 7. And he's going to come to the left side of this 8-ball. One
Yeah,
rail
he
back
got
down.
the right angle here.
41. The approach to the table by this young gun and his demeanor on every shot tells me that he's got the seriousness of a great white shark out there in the water.
Very
you don't want to
serious.
bump into him, that's for sure.
Very serious.
That's the look he's got right now. If he touches the balls, Rodney's going to re-rack. Most players that are racking will tell you, please don't touch the balls. I'll fix them if you have any problems.
Well, Mosconi didn't want anyone touching the balls unless they had gloves on, because he said the grease from your fingers get on the ball.
Especially in three-cushion billiards. This is true. Most of your three-cushion billiard players, when you see them place their ball on the spot, they'll use their knuckles, the back of their hand, to maneuver the ball onto the spot.
Dave Gra's at the table, by the way, on the other table over there.
Does he have a shot, Gra?
We can't tell as the
Because
crowd
he's
is
on the
right
hill.
around that.
He's on the hill.
They're both on the hill.
Yeah, but he's shooting.
Okay, Jeffrey Ignacio making 2 balls on that break. And he's got a shot on the 2, but he's going to be a little bit uncomfortable shooting over that 7. Let's see the way he handles this.
Oh, he's got a little room. The thing here is the position's going to be tricky. Well, he stopped dead, perfect. He's got a good shot on the 3.
Looking for that window. Didn't quite get there. He has a shot, but very difficult.
Yeah, and this kid is a good-looking kid, and he's a little taller than most of the other Filipinos. And you want to hear some trivia about the Philippines people?
Sure.
Divorce is illegal. Divorce is illegal in the Philippines.
So what did you, is getting married to like 3 different women okay?
Well, that's better than getting divorced.
Well, you know, Danny, it doesn't look like he has much.
He's got
The
the
deal with
two-rail kick I called a little while ago.
I think he has a little bit of paint. He
Oh,
might,
that
he
ain't
might
gonna
have the
help
shot.
him. That
he
ain't
might have
gonna
the
help
shot.
him. He
How'd he
overcut
hit
it,
it?
but he made it.
How did he hit it, folks? You talk about a young man strutting his stuff, and he's down here 4-1.
Yeah, that was big for him.
The killer from Manila.
He missed.
Oh,
it trickled in.
wow. How did the diamond accept that one?
Sunday, that wouldn't go in because the
Get that
table
right.
would be a little war.
Upstate out, please tell Danny that Hi John says hello.
Who?
Hi John? I don't know. I'm trying to catch it right there. I don't know. John says hello and hope to see him at the Derby. Who's that? Hal Johns.
Oh, yeah.
Hal
He's
Johns.
from Ohio.
Okay.
Good
Sorry,
friend.
John.
Hal Johns. He's going to be at the Derby.
For a second, I thought it was Strong Arm John. Well, there you have it, 4-2. They're that quick, and you can see Jeffrey right on top of Rodney. He wants to make sure he has a real tight rack. That's all he's looking for.
Well, Pat Fleming and I feel the same way about that. The players are way too particular about that. I like to have a statistic when it's not froze, the whole thing, when you make more balls. I think it doesn't matter. I think they waste film stalling, looking at it.
Yeah, it could get to be a nuisance after a while.
Well, it does.
You know, it's
It
definitely
does.
not
People
good for the
don't
viewing
want to see
audience.
you point and rack them again.
Right.
And how about when they get the cue and they shuffle them?
And you hockey stick
I
them.
don't
Yeah,
like
I don't
that.
appreciate that.
Well, Rodney's playing his safe game, but I don't think he got him.
You know, I think he's got him. Whether he's got the
Oh,
alley,
yeah. No,
I don't think that cue ball
he doesn't.
fits.
It doesn't.
We might see a referee come on.
You should
on scene
call the
here.
referee here. Anything that looks a little doubtful. He's going 3 rails.
And he's going slow.
He hit it too, I think.
No, I think he actually hit the. Did he? Did he make a good hit? Rodney
Yeah,
was right on top
it
of
was
it.
a good hit.
Wow.
I'm just wondering if that ball was frozen. If it was, it's up to the other player to go and call it frozen.
Well, this was a nice safe play. Sorry. Yeah, go ahead.
No,
yeah,
no, I'm going to tell you something about
yeah, about the frozen. Yeah, go ahead.
this safe.
You could kick it in.
When you're playing good players, you don't want to put the ball near a pocket
Right.
because they're going to break your heart. I'd rather be shooting here than have my opponent shoot. Oh, he hit it good, but he missed it. Yeah, whenever you're playing safe with a good player, don't put the object ball near a pocket or he'll break your heart.
Yes, and a lot of players got broken pockets doing that also, and you learn your lesson.
Yeah, but see,
Well, I like Rodney's defensive moves right
playing
now.
a lot of good safes.
Yeah, now that 1 and 2 being that close, I would definitely have a referee on,
Yeah.
right on the scene looking at it, because you really don't want to have any kind of discrepancies with a fellow player. Oh, he's looking to go 3 rails?
Yeah, that's the biggest ball. You got a 7-inch target, but he didn't take advantage.
Well, as the audience applauds, I don't know if Mike DeShane coming away from the table played a good safe, and Dave Grah got back up out of his seat. I would imagine Mike played a safe.
It looks like a typical Hill match there, where the final game, everything happens. Along with us here is Jeff Conway.
He's here.
Yeah, there he is. I see him.
Yes, sir. Okay, Rodney Morris forced to use the bridge.
Uh-oh.
He wanted to get really down low on the short side of that 4 ball.
Yeah, this is not a gimme run out here.
Does he just bank the 4 up and keep the cue ball down behind the 7?
Yeah, you're going to stop it and send the 4 uptown somewhere. No, he's following. Oh, he was trying for the combo.
Watch,
Uh-oh.
there's a hole there. Lifetime membership,
He went in it.
ball in hand.
That is not bad luck, folks. You got to direct that cue ball. That was not bad luck.
That was an unforced error there by Mr. Rodney Morris.
Well, if the young man wins this one, it gets you back to 4-3. He'd be patting himself on the back because
Mr. Conway is now
looked
waking
like,
up.
Looked
I
like
love
it looked like it was going the other way there
Yeah.
for a while.
Yeah.
For an hour and a half, he wouldn't talk. Now he won't shut up.
Of course. Jeff Conway's brought Jeffrey up here and then to put him in the tournament. So he
Oh, that's what it is.
sponsored. Yeah.
He's concentrating on pulling for the guy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Can't be biased when you're sitting in the booth, Jeff.
That's why I was keeping quiet.
Good answer. Good answer.
Well, he wanted to come back a little bit further, but you know what? The way this young man's shooting, this is a gimme. Of course, upstate
He
out
missed,
the black cat.
he missed a 6 ball, the same angle as this
I
last
might have
night.
just shocked him.
He missed a 6 ball exactly the same as this last night. Not today though.
And there you have it. Mr. Ignacio pulls within one. Who won over there?
I think Duchesne won.
Is that right?
He looks like he won.
Yeah, we just got confirmation, Danny, that Duchesne did win that match.
Well, you could look at their faces, and if they're not great poker players, you can tell who won.
Once again, Jeffrey Ignacio is over Rodney Morris. See, I couldn't take that, Danny, where somebody's leaning over my shoulder. I would tell them to have a seat, let me finish racking, and then you could come in and inspect the pack. But
You're right.
I can't take the heat of somebody leaning over my shoulder like that.
You're right.
And
but Rodney can see as good as he can. So when Rodney gets up and says, "Look at it," and there's gaps there, why did he get up? He should have got it tight in the first place.
Well, you know what? It's like, you know, somebody.
He's going to tap it now.
Yeah, and Rodney's going to re-rack it.
You can't tap it.
He's not. He shouldn't even touch the balls.
No,
if they're
you're
not
right.
good, just
Call
tell
the
Rodney to
referee.
re-rack. They see he touches the balls. Rodney's coming back out. You're not going to be able to do that with Rodney Morris. Don't touch the balls. And we're going to probably hear Rodney say, "Don't touch the balls." Well, Jeffrey Ignacio says, "Let's do it, baby." Right now it's 4-3. It was 4-0 or 4-1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. 5.
It
Four
should
ball
have been
went right in the corner.
5-0.
Yes.
And Rodney gave it away. Now, like I said, this happens when you're gambling with someone. You let them win a game, and it switches. All the rolls go the other way.
Well, finally, Jeffrey accepts that rack, and the wing ball, the 4 ball, went right into the corner pocket.
He landed nicely on the 1 as well.
Yeah, he played position for the 1.
So smooth, so straight. Perfect mechanics. Now, who's this other gentleman that's over in the Philippines, a youngster by the name of Anton, that Efren keeps saying he's going to be a champion,
Yeah,
world champion?
He's from he's in the provinces, and he's like a lot of the players in the Philippines. They're sort of hidden under the woodwork. No one knows who they are. They can't get out of the country. They don't have enough money. No one's sponsoring them.
That's what I heard.
And
I
then
heard
all of
there's
us, and then
50
all of us,
more great players
of course,
there.
yeah, they're absolutely.
But they don't have the money to come here.
No. And this kid just came along and won the Manny Pacquiao.
There you have POV pool. Daniel Bush, thank you, Daniel.
How much
Anton
money was that
Raga.
winning the Manny Pacquiao tournament? How much was that?
The last one was 13 to Efren when he won the singles.
Yeah.
I think it's like 50,000 added.
Manny Pacquiao is really doing a lot for the sport and loves the game. He's like an A++ player.
He plays good. And if he doesn't play good, you're not going to tell him, you know what I mean?
Yeah. You don't want to get into a confrontation about no hit, huh? No, he's really a gentleman when he was up there playing. I seen him play a few times out there in the stream. Look at this.
Don't get on the cushion.
Do you get any more perfect than this shot? Straight in the hole. We're at 44, folks. We hope you're enjoying this as much as we are right here on premises.
Rodney looked like he was going to run away with that there, didn't he?
Yeah.
That one slip up and bingo.
That's
4-4.
what I said. It's going to switch around. Anyway, he was leading 4-0.
Right.
And he won the first 4 games to do it. Now he lost the next 4.
Correct.
So now we have a race to 5.
If anybody's out there in the listening area within reasonable distance, come on down. Got plenty of pull all weekend long.
Yeah, and as long as you're in the area, it isn't far away to Classic Q in Buffalo, New York.
What's the address of that, Dan?
6061 Transit Road.
61.
I live across the street, and my address is 6060. That's why I'm so smart about that.
And if you have any kind of action and Fulham happens to be closed, Danny DiLiberto will open up that room at if he's around and it's feasible for him to do so.
Oh, I thought he was going to say for a fee when you said feasible.
Well, for a fee also, you got to throw Danny a gapper.
No,
absolutely.
I don't take gappers from friends.
Well, from friends. So you got a road player coming through.
I'll take money, but I won't take gappers. You know, a lot of people out there don't know gapper means money.
Right.
Gapper is a tip in a sporting event.
Here we go.
Yep.
Let's get straight down to the break.
Race to 5. It's getting serious.
This time the 7 falls into the corner. He's got a shot on the 1.
Yeah, beautiful on that 1 again.
2 ball appears to go into the side pocket. Let's take a better look at it. What do you think, Danny, from our vantage point? That's
well,
close.
I'm looking at the rest of the balls, and they're not all open.
Right.
Yeah, but the 4-5 combo will soon open everything up. So that's right in the side pocket.
You're calling the 4-5 combo?
That's right in the side pocket.
Jeff, I'd love to play you.
Well, just watch the rain.
We are going to watch, that's for sure.
And make the 3, come back, play the 4-5. He's looking at it right there.
He's looking for the safe. This 2 might not go. He might elect to play the safe if it doesn't go. Let's see.
Well, the thing about it is, it's delicate, but if you had to do something with the cue ball, you couldn't shoot the 2, but the 3 is right there. So if it goes in, he's got a shot. It was easy, in fact. Okay, what are we going to do now, guys? Now let's hear all the geniuses.
I already told you what he's going to do.
Yeah, you told me he's going to play the 4-5 combination.
That's what he's looking at.
Okay, what's going to happen next, Jeff?
Well, he'll hit it soft enough to leave the 5 there.
There's an angle. It ain't
so
like he's
come down
straight
and go
in.
back up again.
Okay, let's see if
can't
he
see
knows
from here.
this. Yeah, how do you like it? It was
like
not
it,
so easy.
I never said it was easy. I said that's the shot he was going to play.
Well, I don't like it because look what happened to the 6-9 now.
Oh, it's got a billiard. If he happens to run, if he makes this ball, he's going to have a pretty good billiard. 6-9. Let's see what kind of sense he has here.
All right, guys, you got it.
You want to bet the game on this shot? Oh.
Wow, look at that hung up. Wow.
Yeah, that was not an easy shot.
Like you said, though, he come off the side of the 6 here, make the 9 pretty easy, I think.
No, not where the cue ball stopped. It ain't easy. He shot a little too hard. Another 6 inches to his left here, and he has it. Yeah, he doesn't have a billiard here. You had to get almost to the spot to have a good billiard. He doesn't have it now.
Not even a slow roll-up safe because you're going to leave the 6 near the pocket. He's got his hands full right here.
You're right. He
just
doesn't have a real good
He just shrugged
safe.
his shoulders. He just shrugged his shoulders. Still think he's going to go for it. There.
Wow, he played the billiard.
That's
what
we were
shot.
calling the billiard.
Good call.
Made a good shot.
Rodney Morris now goes up by 1. The score is 5-4. What we say when it's 5-4 is Rodney is at over the halfway mark. We're racing to 9 right here at the Turning Stone Casino and Resort. We want to remind you about the young lady, Diana Hoppy. She has the Earl Strickland Road Stories 2. Plus, they're in the development stage, and this is not for the public yet.
Well, if they're anything as good as the Road Story 1, which I have copies of, it's hilarious and very informative. Great DVD.
That can be purchased right out on her website, dianahoppy.com. Rodney Morris, representative for Universe Clothing, folks. universeclothing.com, where you can purchase all this fine apparel that you see Johnny Archer wearing and Rodney Morris. That's nice. I like that, bringing that 2-ball down to that short rail like that. He wanted to hide the cue, but still, it's a safe shot.
Not really. Not really. The
Well,
guy has too good a safe coming back.
Correct. You're correct. But, you know, at least Rodney gave himself an opportunity to possibly get back to the table.
He doesn't have a shot to shoot a ball in, but he's going to bank this and go towards that 3.
Using the 5. Look at his
He
two-way
made it.
shot.
He
If
made
he
it.
would have missed it, Rodney safe behind the 5-6.
That's why it was such a good
Smart shot. Smart shot right there. Smart shot.
Yeah.
And got up there and shot it like, you know, we didn't think he, me personally, I didn't think he thought about the shot that much. He just got up there and played the 2-way.
Well, I thought he could bank it and play safe at the same time, get position, and if you miss, you're safe for your opponent. And that's the intelligent part you're talking about.
Yeah, that was a
and
very
I want to
intelligent
tell you
shot.
something. The Filipinos all have intelligence with pool, and they had to have a great player somewhere along the line that they all followed.
He's never had a lesson in his life, by the way.
No, but you could learn more
Visual,
watching.
yeah, visual, right.
Ooh, this is a little funny right here. He wanted to get a little more over to the left side where you've seen him place his cue stick on the table.
But he pockets good. I expect him to make this. You got to draw at 1 rail. Hit to the right of the side pocket, toward his right, and draw at 1 rail. Yeah, I don't think he's going to miss.
Watch the rock. Wow.
Well, folks,
That was definitely close.
now I think he's got to go 3 rails to the 9.
He's going to think about it a little bit and take a second look.
He's got a 3-railer. No, he didn't.
Got a love bump
That
is
could
what
have
he
been
got.
danger.
Yeah.
Boy, he got lucky there.
Sure did.
Could have very well scratched. Well, here we go. Race to 4 now.
55, staying alive. And make sure you stay tuned for this. AccuStats is going to bring us the 17th annual Derby City Classic. It's coming up January 23rd through the 31st. Right after this tournament, AZB TV and NYC Grind are going to Akron, Ohio. We're going to bring you this challenge match between the young guns, Jason Shore and Johnny Mora. We'll keep you updated with that, but this match is going so quick. We want to get back and see the racking procedure, and I just couldn't take the heat.
Yeah, you're right.
Don't touch him because Rodney will re-rack. He's not going to let you touch the balls.
It's funny because when the kid was racking last night, whenever he was racking for the other person, they never queried it once. He gave him tight racks every time.
Yeah, I'm not crazy about this part of the kid's game.
No, it's got to be tight at the front. The man up at the back so much, but the front, you've got to have it tight. I can't make balls. Just wants it tight, that's all.
We do know who's going to be up on the stream, the 10 o'clock match, and we'll give you that update, folks, soon enough. But right now, we're so, we know it's going to be Martin Diego out of Canada. And we are simulcasting right into Canada, and Tino Barberi and the whole crew up there are commentating in French. We love the idea of the 7-ball. And the 2-ball disappear.
He's got a shot. He's got a shot. You got to shoot it. Well, he missed that ball.
Depends how close it is to the rail, right? Whether
He
it can cut
overcut
this
it.
in.
Well, he got pretty good position here. I don't know. He would have liked to have been a little fuller on this one. Yeah.
Come with something fancy here.
He's going to have to shoot this very soft. Yeah, he got a little too thin. Oh, this ain't going to get
Watch
it.
the side.
That ain't getting it. I want to have a better shot than this.
Correct.
Go
It's
from the
makeable, though.
six
He should be able to
Well,
float
it's
down.
makeable.
Yeah.
He's
Should be able
all
to
right.
float down.
Yeah, Rodney came to play, it looks like.
Well, the match prior to this one that Rodney was in, it went hill-hill with Joey Dupuis, and Rodney escaped out of that one and won it. And this one here is 5-5. Rodney looks like he's going right into two tough matches. And everything from here is going to be
It develops character.
tough. Sure does. Sure does. Rodney Morris now at the speed limit for the New York State Thruway, 65 miles an hour. And the Turning Stone is right off the New York State Thruway in Verona, New York. And that's where we are coming to you live from. We have the great Danny DiLiberto sitting in the booth. I'm Upstate Al with AZB TV, and Jeff Conway all the way to the rear of the plane navigating us at this altitude. Thanks, Jeff.
You're very welcome. The air's thin back there.
All right. You know what I mean? In the cockpit, the navigator usually sits off to the side and behind the pilots and the co-pilot.
Well, he made noise, and he left the one.
Yeah. And Jeff is actually sitting off to the side watching the table in real time. And there's Jason Shaw with the baby, 3 months old. And Aria is also here. And so is Jeffrey Ignacio as he comes to play.
Well, he needs this one. Doesn't want to go too behind.
Well, this is a little funny here. It's, it's definitely a makeable shot. Natural position going up table. You just got to stay down on the shot and watch the speed. Played the speed of the shot. You're going to wind up with really no shot. He's got the bank if he wants to play it. Do you think he plays the safe, Danny?
Yeah, you don't bank this.
Stick him behind the
Because
5 ball?
You're losing the cue ball. You don't have to. Go all the way down, 2 rails.
Yeah, with the 4, and then stick the cue ball behind the 5 up top.
Let's see. He does have a shot and position if he makes it, but it's not a gimme.
I think he's playing it a 2-rail safe and bringing the cue ball over. He went for the wide open aggressive shot. And again, it's a 2-way, putting the cue ball on the opposite side of the table.
He got him.
Oh, I don't know. Rodney might just have enough to make that.
I think.
You could see Rodney down like Tiger Woods.
I think he can hit it for sure. I don't know if he can make it, but we'll find out.
Yep.
We found out.
Touching that 8 ball could get you in trouble. It still does have the corner pocket, though.
Still got a lot of work to do here. Well, he got good on this one because he has the angle to go. Don't have to hit balls. Sit. He's got the angle now to go 1 rail. You don't hit balls when they go somewhere.
Right.
Fall on where they go, and you'll develop a great cue ball control.
So Rodney Morris, once led by 4-0, is looking to go ahead by 2 games here with the pocketing of this 9 ball. It's now 7-5 in favor of the Rocket. Josh Q's on board with Mr. Zuglin, his big-time sponsor. Phil Capel, BilliardsPress.com. Hydra Custom Cues, and they promised they're getting me a high-def logo. I'd love to have it. J&J Industries. Diana Hoppy. We got to say, let's get behind Mr. Steve Lomax. He's going through some life changes right now, and it's all I want to say because I can't put anything out there without his okay. So if you need a jump cube or a cue stick, wow, the 4 and the 5 followed each other right in the hole. How'd that work out?
Rodney likes it. Look at this.
Absolutely.
If he could fall on the 2, he's got a good chance to run out. He's got to do a little work here. You don't want to have a tough shot. He's going to have to
Playing
go
with a lot inside. He's trying to hold it there.
Oh, he did it.
Yeah.
And he's got the angle to bounce out, too, if he wants to. You don't want to be on the rail when you shoot a shot like this.
Is this cue ball on the string and draw it all the way back?
One rail, you don't have to go all the way back.
Oh, you had enough.
That's good
You're
enough.
right.
He navigated that nicely. Going to be on the hill here.
Well, he's working that way. Right now, Rodney is shooting the Uzi, and Ignacio is shooting the water gun coming uphill because Rodney's going to do whatever he can to keep him in that seat.
Yeah. It's a big lead when you're this far into the match.
Sure.
Well, it looks like he's got a chance to get on the hill. Straight draw here. You don't even need English. The rail will put the English. Well, he could have hit that a little fuller. This ain't as good as
Rodney's
you want to
sticking
get.
his tongue out.
No, he didn't get good.
Letting everybody know he just dogged that when he stuck his tongue out. But he eats
didn't
these
get
shots
good
for
on
breakfast, Danny.
Well, I don't know about that.
All right, lunch. Well,
How you like it? He got out of line,
you
folks.
put the cat on him.
I didn't put a cat. He did.
Yeah, he did. He sure did. 7-5.
I called it. He straight draw, and
Sweating.
he overcut it.
Sweating it out.
This is going to be a cliffhanger here if this guy makes the ball.
How'd he hit it?
It didn't roll off, I'll tell you that.
7-6.
Yeah, Rodney gave away a couple games, and it could be fatal.
The Tap League, the best amateur league in North America. Simonis cloth, Aramis balls, best cloth and the best balls to play with. That's what they're playing with right here on premises. We're going to get back to the rack.
Everything's the best equipment here,
Yeah.
including the table, of course.
Yes. Diamond, as you can see their logo in the back besides the logo right on the front of the table.
Greg Sullivan, he started off making pool jewelry. You know that, right?
Yeah, I heard that. I think you filled me in on that the last time. Look at this. 1-2 combination. You should know about that, Danny. Get the 1-2 combination, Danny being a boxer himself.
No, see,
And it wasn't boxing oranges either. He was a boxer.
yeah, but you're talking about the 1-2 combination. I didn't need the 2.
1.5?
You're giving him too much credit for me to have to hit him twice. I only had to give him the 1.
You know, Danny
what was that about?
Danny D told me a story. He said when somebody didn't like him and if they ever had to go to fisticuffs in the ring, that's how they used to settle things, which was very rare. Danny got along with everybody, but if it came to that point, Danny would beat you to a pulp because he never wanted you to come back again.
Yeah, I don't want you to fight. You don't want a rematch.
All righty.
Well,
Great hit.
He played that combo terrible.
Well, Rodney's got
Oh,
to
he
come
did.
up.
He did.
He
Well,
nearly-
I don't think you gamble here. I think you go to one more safe. I don't think he's got a good bank.
He
Rodney,
took a shot.
Yeah.
He
Rodney
took a shot.
is not from Kentucky.
That's correct.
And you know why I say that, folks?
Yeah, because they bank
Because
down there.
Kentucky is the bank pool capital of the world with South Chicago.
How about Ohio? They play a lot of banks up there.
Yeah,
One
but
pocket.
Kentucky is the originator.
Look at this stroke. It was the draw delay. See that cue ball? Stand still. It was spinning so much it stood still, and then it finally grabbed.
More like a creme delay, wasn't it?
Wow. What a beautiful stroke that was.
That was. Well, we might have a tie ball game once more.
I hate to say it, but you know what? Rodney took a shot at banking that, and that might be the last shot he might see. Whoa! Wait a minute.
Yeah, he went too far.
Jeff, you're in better angle than us. What does he
See
got
now,
there?
I don't shoot this shot. You two rail it behind the 8 and go 2 rails to the end rail.
This
You
is
don't shoot
This is the
here.
7 ball, you mean?
He
Yeah.
wants to shoot. But I just go 2 rails behind the 8.
Does he have it, Jeff?
It's a 6.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
but
6.
Does he
Oh,
have
it's
the 6?
6. Oh, that's different. I'm sorry, guys.
This is the 6, and that's the 7. Jeff, does he have a line of vision to make
Well,
the
he can
6?
see the ball, but I'm not sure if he can see the whole thing. He's looking to see where it's going to bank it uptown. I think he's going to just bank it uptown.
He's playing safe. He's going to hide him behind the big 7 and just roll the 6
Just
up
shoot
behind
it
it.
straight on
That's
and
what he's going to do.
stick.
How about this?
Oh, I don't like
he
that.
thought he was from Kentucky.
He's going to bet the game on that. That's a flaw, pal.
You're absolutely right.
That's
Yep.
a flaw. You can't bet the game on a shot like that.
Right. And
But-
keep in mind, I'm
Hey.
sorry, go ahead.
After he sleeps in the street a while, he won't be banking those.
It could get rough. Watch this rock. Ooh, 7 ball. A little love bump for Rodney Morris. Hey, I just want everybody to keep in mind that no matter who loses this is not out of the tournament. This is an A-side match right here, winner side. And it looks like Rodney Morris is going to go up on the hill first, folks. And there you have it. The Rocket switching it into double overdrive. He can't believe how that shot cost him a game, you know what I mean? And then,
It's going to cost him a lot of games until he learns. You can't
well, if
shoot
he doesn't
that.
know by now, Danny.
No, he's only 22 years old, and right
Oh, the
now,
youngster, yeah.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
talking about the Rocket.
Oh, right.
You know, he made an error too.
The error was the combo on the 1-2. That was the error. He got just.
It was a big error shooting that bank just now,
Yeah.
Jeff.
I have
Yeah,
to
but if
agree.
he'd have not screwed up the combo, he would have already run the rack out.
Yeah, but he didn't, and you
No, I
got to
know.
go by the last thing he did wrong
That cost him
because
that
he
game.
had a chance yet.
There goes the 5.
Yeah, but he made the other bank.
I mean, the 4 ball into the corner pocket, and Rocket coming to the table. He's got vision on the 1. This is when he has to play that smart, safe shot right here. That's what he did.
Oh, he got him. Oh, he might be able to hit this. I don't know if he can make it. Oh, he might be able to make it. It looks full enough from here. And he's got a little room to make it. And position is there if he can draw the ball a little. Oh,
He
that's
did
a
have
solid
enough.
hit. That's a solid hit.
Get ready for your screenshots, folks. This is the next matchup at 10 p.m. That'll be the the last match of the night. Behind the back, stretched out on the table. Grinding it out, now 8-7. I'm Upstate Al. We got Danny DiLiberto, Jeff Conway in the booth. And really, there's really not much to say. We're sitting back and enjoying a really great pool match, I'll tell you.
It is. And
Yeah.
people are getting a chance to see, you call him the killer from Manila.
Yeah. Shipped in.
See, the thing is, when he made the, when he elected to make that other bank up in the top corner, and it went in, it was like, wow, what a clever kid that was to think of that. But when he made that one, and it didn't go, that was a stupid shot.
Well,
it
early.
was no more stupid
I know
than
what
the other
you're
one.
saying, pal, but either shot was not right.
Early in the set, you can take a chance like that. I mean, early in the set, I would say. But when it got to the point where your opponent has a chance to get up on the hill and you take that, unless you're dead on,
Jeff,
is he a good bank? Is he that good of a banker?
I think he's a pretty good banker. Maybe he just thought he could make it and didn't. That was all.
Well, look, I'm going to be Switzerland here, but I favor not banking that shot.
Of course not. Of course not. See, making one and missing one, you won't beat anybody. You know, you got to be the favorite to make balls, not even money. Well, he's got a chance to make it hill.
Without a doubt. And there's nothing that we all would like to see.
Well, doesn't the 3 go in the side? He's looking at it anyway. No, he's looking to see. I don't know.
3 to 4 is going to be the shot. And that's what he has to get to. But he's going to elect this.
Oh, that's too hard.
He's going all the way up table to play the inside of this. How's it look? I don't know from here, Danny. You can
Well,
see right
what he
past
did
it
there
here.
was a brilliant shot.
You might be able to spin it, throw it in from that distance.
Yeah, I think he can make it. I think he can make it. It's almost straight in anyway. You don't need to cut it much.
Oh, the 9 wasn't in his way? Oh, he hit that like it had eyes.
Like it had no, you know,
But he got
no
funny here.
obstruction at all.
He got funny. He has to back cut this 4 ball in.
Yeah.
And lose the cue ball.
Going to be nudging the 9, I think, though, if he does. So he can get out of dodge.
Oh, he's definitely going to have to draw off the 9.
He overcut it. He overcut it.
Sign him up for a new Gillette commercial because as thin as he cut that ball, wow. A delicatessen couldn't cut the ham that thin.
Well, Rodney's got a chance to close out the match right here.
And the 4 ball went.
No problem now.
No.
It's like the 6 is over the side pocket, right?
Yeah,
Right.
6 is right in the front there.
Roll this in. Oh, no, I don't like this.
Well, he's coming below the 8.
Oh,
He should be
boy.
okay if he comes down below the
I
8.
thought he could shoot it soft enough to not have to hit the rail, but can't doubt him. Great player.
Both players making their own errors. And it looks like Rodney Morris is going to come out on top of this match. Spinning the rock like he normally did from game 1. The rocket coming with it.
Wow.
There you have it. What a match. Rodney Morris
It was
defeats
a good match.
Jeffrey Ignacio. 9-7. Jeffrey is not out of the tournament. We're going to see the likes of him.
Oh,
and that
he's
much I
on the
can tell you.
loser side now, but
Yeah.
He'll be playing a lot of games tomorrow, that's for sure.
Well, that'll keep his arm loose. Not that he needs it. It looks like he's loose anyway. And that's the one that Rodney eats for breakfast and lunch, and he just made it just now.
Yeah.
All right. Danny DiLiberto was sitting in. Jeff Conway,
Thank you,
Upstate
guys.
Al. We'll be right back with another match. Please stand by.